Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and we're back for another episode of Age of Wonders 3. I have a small handful of comments to go through for this episode, just a few, so shouldn't take too long. First one from Jeff, just letting me know kind of what was going on with the crystal skull item I was talking about. I did send it to my sorcerer, just got to her really fast because the Mer King guy, Lord of the Deep, was really close. And Jeff also correctly pointed out what he was talking about, or what the previous commenter was talking about with regard to giving that item to Karzan. So that crystal skull is a jewel item, which means that Karzan can actually use it in conjunction with that crystal crown of remote sensing, which would give him like an absurd amount of vision range, because it's another 2 vision range on top of that. So he'd have 5 vision range. Karzan would be like a super tower. And I can't think of anyone more important to give it to, because Karzan's still out there with relatively no support. So I am going to send it his way. I need to check and see. Let me check what he's got on him. He's got the seduction potion, the healing potion. I might sell that seduction potion. Karzan is not going to have any time to waste on seducing enemies. And a lot of what I'm fighting is tanks. Does he still need that heal undead? He might, to help keep the Wraith alive. He's got Nourishing Meal. I'd rather he keep that, slip away. I would prefer he keep that as well, just because it's another healing option. And I want him to keep Fearsome, Throw Spear. That one I might get rid of, because yeah, actually, it makes most sense to get rid of this one, because the Crystal Skull gives 2 of those 3 things. It actually gives a better vision range upgrade on top of True Sight. It doesn't give resistance, but heck, I'm never going to use this, so I'll get rid of that, and then send the Crystal Skull his way. Just take that from you, and send to Karzan. Okay. It'll take 4 turns to get there. He should get that around the same time he gets his sword, I think. His sword might still be a turn further away. Or his axe, yeah, 5 turns. So in about 5 turns, he's going to be even more powerful than he is. It's hard to say Karzan's going to be stronger, but he will be a lot, actually. That electrical damage on that axe is going to make a huge difference. Also from GS, suggested taking the undead and Frostmere and moving them up to help support the goblins armies that are underground right now. I think that's a good idea. I haven't seen any scattered orange wandering units running around here recently. What I might do is just make... I don't know that this city really needs to be defended. I haven't seen anything around here in a long time. I think Orange is focused on his borders, but just in case, I'll send a random Wraith up here, and he can just sit in the city. He certainly doesn't need to be back there. Oh, that city's actually just started making them. Okay. But yeah, this stack, I think they need to start going on the warpath. I think we need all hands on deck against Ferric at this point. So I think that's a good suggestion. From Impregnable, pointed out that Ferric grew in a metropolis. I can see that down here, which means that I need to get rid of Beacon of Faith. So thank you for that. Also, I got Goblin Race Governance level 4, which means I can finally get the trolls. Tame trolls can be reduced in goblin cities with the Beetle Command upgrade. Excellent. And I believe I'm already in the process of working towards that. Here, I need the barracks first, then I'm going to need the War Hall, then Beetle Command, and then I can make trolls after I get all that in there. So the city's still got a few upgrades to do, but I do have trolls coming on the back burner just in case. Also, now that the shield is here, I'm going to go ahead and give that to the Halfling. She probably doesn't need the resistance as much as the defense. I do kind of want to leave her with that lucky item, because I think without that, she only has normal lucky, but let's double check. Oh no, wait, the shield's replacing the quiver, that's right. And the quiver, again, the Halfling's not really an offensive fighter so much, she's more of a support unit. I would rather her have that extra 20 defense and defender to ward off preemptive cannonball fire that almost killed her earlier. And that's pretty much it. At this point, I just need to decide how I'm going to approach this guy. And I do see got a cannon back here, small group there. I don't know that I don't have anyone in the area that can really go deal with that, except for maybe the Lord of the Deep, but I want him to keep going the way he's going. That city's making Beetle Command. I guess I do have a Firstborn moving up. With spells, I might be able to hold them off. Oh, I keep forgetting to build the road first. Alright. Do that. I don't know that you need to build it actually into the city, but I will. And then you should back out of the city, I think. Now, these guys are not going to be able to get there in one turn because of the mountains. So I can still... Oh, okay, good. I do have that secondary. I thought I had more soldiers in this area. They might actually just go meet the... They may just go meet those guys on the mountains. I'm just going to put them here for now. And then if they get close, I'll just attack them with that group and get rid of them. As for you guys, well, you need to move forward and meet up with Ganon, but beyond that, I'm at that point here where it's hard to say. Just because I don't have good information on where these guys are at in the cover of darkness here. And I'm actually out of casting points for this turn. I think I blew them all in a battle last time. In fact, I think it was down here trying to defend... Yeah, I was trying to defend this city from the stupid necromancer. It's been more trouble than he's worth. He shouldn't last much longer. Speaking of the necromancer, I don't know if I should go south or north, but I'm leaning towards going south first and hopefully looping around in the north. I do, of course, have units with tunneling that the giants can, so I think I'm going to do that. Move here. I can actually get a unit out of this. Very likely victory. You know what? If one of those halflings manages to kill something, they deserve it. Okay, there you go. What do we got in here? A halfling eagle rider? Oh, it had to be a halfling. That's not even worth the money. I'm gonna start spending money on other things, and I'm making a lot, but I'm also spending a lot. I'm just not even gonna bother with that. Okay, there's a big dwarf city over there. Maybe I can run down there and grab that. In fact, I know these aren't their capital. This might be their capital over here. I don't know. That looks like a big city. I guess I'll find out on the next turn. If I could just rush his capital, I probably should do that, because the leader is going to keep respawning and fairly quickly because of the Necromancer's Phylactery or whatever that thing is. Stables of Vigor here in the Orc City, and I don't... Oh, wait, I had that queued up, but I actually want the Grand Palace. Then I might get Stables of Vigor. Or, no, even better, I'll just upgrade this to make Orc Exalted. Yes, that's what I want. I don't think I can make them already. Nope. Alright. I'll just queue up some upgrades for Orc Exalted that I would need, and let that city do its thing. So Grand Palace will finish first, and I just got another one done over here. Alright, that's the Goblin City that's going to make the Trolls. And I think I almost have a full stack of these guys. There's still dragons just hanging around over here, but they're not doing anything. I will wait one more turn until I get my full stack. Let's move him off so the last Exalted goes right there with everybody else. Item has arrived. Okay, those boots were going to Ganon because he needed Tireless, and they're better than... Yes, okay, they're basically superior to what he already has. He's also getting a Manticore, so that'll be fun. Sell these for a little cash. And we'll probably... This is another one of those cities I think I'm just going to put on merchandise and let it generate gold for a while. for the rest of the game, probably. I don't think it's worth spending money on all the upgrades for this one right now. We'll just let that give me a little extra gold income, kind of like what I'm doing over here. Makes sense. City has been purged, insta-purged, which is always nice. Again, I don't know what's going to happen with this one. These frontline cities, I'm just going to stick on merchandise. Hopefully it takes the undead longer to convert them back into undead than it took me to clear them because of that expander bonus I have. Hospital's done. Next in queue is the temple, and then after that, this city will be able to get a grand palace. So we'll let that continue. Bureaucrat Conclave is done here, and I think this means I can make Halfling... No, I need the Celestial Chamber for the Exaltants. Okay, one more turn for that. I already do have to kind of watch my gold. As, like I said, I'm spending money and it's going fast. So I noticed there's a small group of animals here that I need to... Well, that I don't know if I need to do something about. Because I'm trying to figure out where they came from, and I don't see their spawn pit, wherever it is, the Eldritch pit that would have spawned them. I don't see anything on the map. So maybe they were like up here in an area I can't see. It's kind of hard to tell. In any case, if they come in, I'll use the defenders I have there to hold the city, just with spells or whatever. I would prefer to be using casting points to get Armageddon going, but that's not really a possibility at the moment. Turn to the Fickle Mermaid. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, you get going as fast as you can. I don't know if that actually helps speed him up really at all. Alright, I want these guys to just keep going straight west. And one last comment from... or east. And one last comment from Impregnable. Did suggest going ahead and starting to use waypoints. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to actually do that with a lot of my Exalted. These guys are all generally going through here, regardless of what they end up doing. So, I don't use waypoints a lot, because I tend to like to micromanage everything, but the sheer volume of units that I'm dealing with right now kind of makes that impossible. But I don't know if I can do it, set it for a city, actually. Again, I don't really ever use waypoints, but I don't think they can be set for units coming out of a city. I think you still have to select the unit. So I'll still have to set a waypoint every turn, but at least I won't have to move every single Exalted that's already been produced manually. A lot of happiness events, including population boosts. I probably don't need to be making more Wraith Kings. Maybe I'll just make one more for the fun of it, but because I did put all the work into upgrading the city, but they won't really be that useful against the Dreadnought. They are still nice, though, against certain types of enemies, and may be helpful in clearing some structures that I haven't cleared, so I guess having a couple extra on hand won't hurt. I need a temple here, and then I need a grand temple, and then after that I can get the grand palace for that city. Finish migrating here. So I made the Tigrants a little happier, gave them a new city, and want Tigran Exalted. That would be cool. I think that would make Karzan very happy. Tigran race governance increased too. Cool. I'm not using Prowlers, so I'll take the 10 extra gold for Tigran cities with observatories. Human race governance improved. Neither of these matter at all to me, but I guess I'll take the settler one. I'm certainly not using civic guards. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I guess, no, this one's okay. This one's okay. Oh crap, that's not really okay. I would have preferred to... Whatever, I'm not building anything in there. I would have preferred to leave it the way it was to get occasional vassal treaties. Also, I just dropped below 1,000 gold. I think I can fix that problem, but that was not intended. Let's cancel him and see if that... Okay, that gets me just back above 1,000. I'll probably just leave that city on merchandise now. Doesn't need to be making units. Better armor for... Probably better armor for my necromancer. Doesn't spend a lot of time on defense, usually always doing something. So we'll go ahead and sell that. And there's an empty spell book. I have learned everything there is to know. Rise of the Lich Queen. Oh, right, I forgot. That's coming in 4 rounds. It's annoying. Okay. Sure. No, that just marked where another city is for me. And at least I know that one's an independent vassal. Boy, I could sure use you on the front line right now. Alright, let's see what these goblins can find when they go above ground. I do kind of want to send one scout down here to find out if that city is actually... Okay, that's one of Fearic's cities. That concerns me. If he has any amount of similarly sized force underground, you know what? For now, let's just get up here and get this taken care of. Go back underground if we need to. Plus, I got these Exalted coming. As a matter of fact, I think they're going to go in here. I'm getting distracted by so many different things. Alright, for starters, you guys go here. No mercy. Auto, I think I can do for this one. Okay. Neither of those matter. Sell for gold. Alright, then you guys should go in the dungeon. I think you can handle that. Closely matched. Fortunately, not a lot of phalanx. There's only 2 of them. The worst kind of Manicore Rider, though. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna manual combat this one. I should be able to handle this. Even if my units are a bit beat up. All we gotta do is get one of them out of here alive. That's all that matters. Alright, I know you can pounce, and I know you will pounce. You always do. Which is why I'm leaving this guy extra far back. Come on. Come and get me. You should not be able to pounce me from there. Oh, come on. If they're not going to attack me, then this is... You know what? I'm going to have to use it. I can't use a spell. Crap, I'm out of casting points. Wasn't thinking about that. Okay, I'm going to really have to lure with this guy. Send him where multiple things can hit him. Make sure you can't pounce and get the weak one. Come on, somebody attack. Alright, well, they just want to play defense, which is annoying. If that's the way it's going to be, that's the way it's going to be. You're going to have to go and sacrifice yourself for the cause. I don't like fighting battles on their side of the map. Gonna spread units out if I can, because that pounce wheel, he will most certainly put it in the most annoying possible spot. Oh, crap. I just needed to attack that turn. Dang it, that takes away all their movement too. Crap. I thought the enemy would still have a move before. Whatever. They were going to be annoying about it anyway. Normally they charge, but they just behaved completely differently that time. Can you guys handle a little camp down here by yourselves? Probably. This one I'll have to do manually. Alright. Oh crap, I left him exposed. Okay. That's not alright. Oh, there goes my Sphinx. Die. Kill them with the exposure. Am I just gonna fumble my way to failure here? Looks like it. Cadavers are gonna run up behind her and kill her. Actually, at this point, I just need to get her out of here. And that will be 2 attacks of opportunity, so I don't really want to do that. And she's now despaired. Makes her even more vulnerable. Okay, I got one option here. All right. I think that fumble cost me that battle, but whatever. Now he's got a little cadaver pet. Crap. And he can heal himself too. You know, the Exalted will take care of that too. Then maybe the Crusaders. I don't know. That area up there is just being stubborn, but whatever. We got more important things to worry about, like how we're going to kill 100,000 tanks. I don't know if I have an answer to that question. Karzan can at least pop on that item and kind of scout a little bit every now and then. Whoops, I gotta keep... That's a helmet item. There we go. Now, he's got a pretty big force here looking at Karzan, which makes me think that... And I know he had some going back this way, too. Makes me think Ganon could push a little bit. Ganon and the sorcerer might be able to link up and push a bit. I feel like I just want to bum rush the capital and not run around going after other cities. It would leave me vulnerable, but I think he would fall back and try to defend it, which is what I want him to do. All right. I think it's time for a glorious charge. Ganon's army links up with the sorcerer's army. How am I going to position everything else, though? Shrines of Smiting, not the best unit to counter a Dreadnought with, but they're Divine Vengeance does a lot of shock damage, so that's not bad. But who else do I want in here? Maybe a bunch of Exalteds? Storm Sisters that can stun? That's always a good choice. Oh, I forgot I got a couple more. Matter of fact, that wouldn't be bad. Just mix a handful of you guys in there, as well as, I think, some Orc Exalted. And an army like that would be difficult for them to dislodge, I think. As for the rest of my units, I gotta be careful with what I do with them, because if I position them in the wrong way, they're gonna end up attacking in ways I don't want them to attack. I almost feel like it might be better for me to hang back with them and, like, I don't know, defend some of these new cities I've just taken. But I don't want to waste them either. But I also don't want to send them in because they could easily get surrounded and killed, so it's difficult to say what I should do with them. With great mobilization, he could hit pretty much anywhere he wanted pretty quickly. So I think I'm leaning in favor of the defense right now. I will go ahead and position these guys here just for the moment. And might try to get another unit with them. Preferably someone else who can heal. There's a lot of shrines up there that could really use healing. It's a support unit. These two can heal, but healing is more needed up there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get probably the Crusader. I want those two over there, I think. I just don't know how they're gonna get there very safely. I'll probably actually, maybe I could put them on, no, they can't quite reach the mountain either. I don't know, I think for now they'll be okay here. And then you guys will stay on that city for now. Something like that. This is going to be, I think, the core group that goes after the Juggernaut. And I would actually probably prefer to get some of those Storm Sisters with Ganon, so I can be more aggressive with them. I don't have quite enough movement to do... Actually, I do have enough movement to do that. So Ganon is going to take the Storm Sisters, probably the Troll, and... yeah, I can do this. Ganon takes the Storm Sisters, the Mer-King, and probably the Troll. The tougher, tankier units can hang out with the Exalted. They probably don't need Resurgence as badly as those Storm Sisters do. But I put them with that group, I can be more aggressive with them, which would be nice. The Troll may not need it either. He is vulnerable to fire, but I'm thinking about putting that last Storm Sister with Ganon, if she can make it, which she can't because Ganon's not on a road right now. But maybe next turn I can swap them out. For now, this is good. And I like the position where these guys are right now. And I like those guys where they're at the moment. They may be able to go help the goblins. Actually, that's probably a good thing for them to do. They could go help the goblins, they could go support Karzan. The only thing that gives me pause is I don't know what's in here. They could have... yeah, I'm just going to have them stay there. They could have flyers or something that I don't know about. I don't know. Alright, and then Naga, pretty much everybody else, gonna try to get to Ganon as soon as possible. Still have another shrine. That guy could... oh, still one space away from those haste berries. Alright, this group was... oh, I forgot about this group. They were the ones that were hanging around by that tower over there. Okay. Well, they can go back up these units and hopefully eventually catch up to Ganon. These will be like kind of backup reinforcements if people at the front line drop, because some of them probably will. And I want another Lord of the Deep there too. ASAP. We'll probably have him snag that tower on the way through, just so I own it. You know what? At this point, I've got that city. I don't really need it. I can get it later if I need to. I would just rather have him heading towards the front line with no delays. Still got a Lord of the Deep. This one can at least hit some haste berries. Alright. I think he's going to more or less follow the path of the other one. Just start flooding them with Lords of the Deep, as many as I can spare. Okay, goblins. You guys need to spy that city out. There's nothing really that scary in there, nothing these armies can't handle. So get up there, give me another city. Who is that? That's a random hero out in the middle of nowhere, riding a giant armored chicken. Okay. You know what? These guys are good there. Oh, that's the city. Okay, that's right. That's the one I just took from the Naga. They should go... Well, they all float or fly except for the tiger, so... I guess the tiger can go back this way. But the others, I think, are going to take a shortcut, and I keep forgetting to build roads first. There's probably some nice spots for towers and stuff out here. So, and I think there was also, wasn't there like an irritating little, yeah, that spider lair right there that's been a problem. I wonder if I could go deal with that with these guys. If I get webbed, I might die though. I don't know, that might not be safe. For now, I'm gonna just send them to try to get them to where the necromancer stuff is. So, maybe just have them shortcut across the lava here. And you, sir, can go probably dig around somewhere and get extra gold. Wouldn't mind digging up through here and getting a tower kind of like behind. I think, are those all rock cavern walls? Yeah, there's like a thin line of rock cavern walls. I could get some towers in some interesting places down here. I think that's what he's gonna do. Defend there for now until your backup shows up. It's taking a long time getting here, but it's getting there. And you may as well follow them, I guess. Alright, Carson's group is fine just where they're at. These guys are kind of stuck just where they're at. And that is it. I can't cast anything because I am 100% out of casting points. So let's hit the next turn and see what happens. It would be nice if I could wrap this game up before that happens. I don't know if that's going to happen though. Okay, Furik's turn. Oh, I forgot to... crap, I forgot to take off Carson's helmet. Doesn't really matter. They're not going to be able to surround me. Oh, he is going to challenge me down here. Okay. But I think the way he's positioned his stuff, I could easily surround him and knock out a bunch. He's got more back here. Still this weird hexagon of units. Not seeing a lot over here. Other than a lone juggernaut trying to sneak down and behind my lines, which I will use these armies to put a stop to that. I wish he would attack me, that would be nice. I could always attack him if I like the matchup here, and in this case, I think I might. Oh my gosh. Too many notifications all at once. In this case, I think I might actually like this matchup. I mean, there's not really a lot of juggernauts in it. It's mostly flame tanks. There's only 2 stacks there. I think this is a battle I should do. First off, let's get Karzen's proper helmet back on. Yeah, I see no reason not to do this. Go, Karzen. Lead your forces to victory. Oh, also, yeah, if I do, I didn't even think about this. This was just a happy accident on my part. I didn't think about this. If I attack the water spot, I mean, it limits what I can bring into it too, but it also limits what he can bring into it by a lot. So I can attack the water spot and then attack the bridge on the next turn. I like this. This is better. Because all that really matters is that Karzen and the Exalted are in the battle. Shot my glutton. Alright, Karzen. I want you between my stuff and everything else. It's been a while since I've got to see him fight. This'll be nice. Alright, the Musketeer does not scare me in any way at all. I would prefer not to let the Glutton take a massive amount of damage from being charged, so I want to make their only option hitting Karzen. That's worked so far. Okay, who do I want to go after? I crippled the Eagle Rider, which is nice because they can normally move a very long distance. Could probably, yeah, I could kill it. Oh, that's a Zephyr Bird, not an Eagle Rider, okay. Do you have killing momentum? No. No, because he evolved from a Martyr. Trying to think of a way. You know what? I could do this. Yeah, let's make you useful. Can't. Why won't I trigger attack of opportunity if I move past them? Or at least it doesn't look like I will. I kind of want to. I would like to trigger a couple of attacks of opportunity, move past him, and use somebody else to kill the Zephyr Bird. I guess it doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm gonna have you move here. And I guess curse the one in the back. I was actually kind of hoping that would fail, but that's okay. I do have plenty of undead healing, so if I need to use it, I can. As for Karzen, I suppose you go in and you break stuff. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. I'm just leaving him on defense back here. You know, if they keep making dumb mistakes like this, that would be very nice. Alright, you panicked yourself by blowing air in my face. Farron took a hit there, so let's patch that up. Could seduce him, but, you know, it actually, no, the Draconians kind of hate me. Maybe that's not a good idea. Although he could make for a decent scout. It's just the question is whether he would abandon me or not. Well, let's see what I can do with my other units as far as killing the rest of this crap goes. Alright, war cry. Wreck him. Alright, there you go. You might be able to just eat him. Not quite. I'd like to use him to undead heal. Dragon can kill the bird because the bird is panicked. Okay, I mean, why not? That didn't work. Would you stop picking on that guy? Alright. You move here, kill that. Or not. Fine. You kill that. Ghoul Glutton. Receive undead healing. There you go. Does anyone who is not dead need healing? Oh wait, I can't give it to them even if I wanted to. Glutton can definitely kill that guy, so I may as well use Touch by Faith on Karzan. XP. And then eat him. Okay. That takes out some stuff. Leaves my Exalted in a weird position, but that's okay. He might die, but his actually morale is... Oh, because he's a ghoul. Wait. Oh, that's one Farron. Okay, yeah, because I didn't seduce one. That's one Farron ghoul cursed. Okay. That's actually good. That... wasn't even thinking about that. But yes, that just makes for another flying scout, which I desperately need right now. As far as attacking anything else goes, I'm not sure if I can make this work, because if I attack them now, I'm walking into a much bigger group, and I'm doing it with a smaller group of my own. So they'll probably just kill that guy. I would prefer to stay on land, I think. I'm trying to justify in my head whether Carson's army could do this, because they don't really have any good units in there. Like, nothing super scary. But it would be an open field battle. I could get 4 of those units in on this. And then I guess the other 2 could go with Carson. So I actually could get everyone in on this. So I could send these 2 with Carson's group. Because the others can swim and float. Let's see what the battle preview thinks. Closely matched. Where's my movement points at? I got more than enough movement to fall back to a defensive spot if I need to. I mean, I'd like to keep breaking stuff if I can. 2 Juggernauts, 4 Flyers, Exalted Dragon. But again, open field battle. I don't know about this one. I feel like I should just buy time. I don't want to take any because in an open field battle, I can't really stop them from just rushing with like cannons and juggernauts and flame tanks and going straight for my necromancer units, and they would just melt them. I don't really have any good reason to leave this spot. There's no legitimate reason forcing me out of this spot. So I'm going to fall back into my previous position, like this, and hold the ground. I can't afford to lose units right now. Carzan's has to hold that bridge for a little while longer. And while he can get some units out to surround me, he can't get all of them. And even if he did, I'd be defending on a bridge battle, which I would actually prefer, considering I could just put Karzan in the middle of the bridge and back everyone else up. So I think this is still the safe play. In fact, I got a feeling he will do that, because I don't think he's smart enough to realize that a bridge battle would be to my advantage if Carson was just sitting in the middle of the bridge. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, got a Grand Palace just a few turns away here. And then that city will probably go on merchandise after that. My last Goblin Exalted is finally done, so I'm going to go deal with these dragons, even though I'm not really sure that I actually need to. But I may as well. And I see no reason for the city to stop making Exalted, so I will just let them carry on. Another Orc Exalted is done. I'm going to have him target that Halfling city for now. Outpost of Nimbus. Oh, these are all... These must be sorcerer towns, like former sorcerer towns. Well, it doesn't make sense because I got Dreadnought units in them. Maybe this is some of Brunhilde's stuff? I don't understand why this is all... I don't want my morale... no, I'm minus 1700. I'm okay to accept peace from a couple cities. Oh, I think I hurried production, or didn't hurry production of Lord of the Deep, but I got rapid production. Yes, he would have been faster if I just moved him along the road. Alright, you can go here. In fact, that's probably where I should have sent the Exalted. Yeah, I'm going to actually reset the route to that. Upgrade hero. Okay, he's got 10 points now. I think I was working on his spell casting, I believe. Necromancy 3. Can get for 7. We'll do that. Probably leave the rest for now. The dwarves also can probably just head here. I think this city is actually... Yeah, this is the most forward staging ground I have for fighting this guy. The city actually could get hit pretty hard if he wanted to, I think. But it does seem like most of his forces are concentrated more in the north around his capital area. Speaking of his forces, I've got another group here that I think needs to be annihilated. And this one actually should be a pretty fun battle. Because I get to see those Storm Sisters in action finally. Oh, gotta remember to put the one with Ganon. Might not be worth it because I've already moved people. Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it. We'll take the troll out of Ganon's group. And put the Storm Sister in, so Ganon has all of the squishy Storm Sisters. Now they all have Divine Justicars, plus the Lord of the Deep. And then we can have some fun. Probable victory, I think the odds are a bit more stacked in my favor than that. Plus I've got all my casting points back, all 260 of them. Mass Curse. I fear it not. Okay, don't kill my Storm Sisters before they have a chance to even shoot at anything, please. That would be sucky. They can at least heal themselves if they need to. Okay, so Ganon's army is the target here, obviously. You guys will all come back, so Hail Mary, get in there and distract some people, please. Alright, I need Thunderstorm and I need Chaos Rift. He could still Thunderstorm, or he could slip away. Slip away might put him into a good position if I get lucky. I am going to Chaos Rift first. I do need to keep in mind, though, that... No, she'll get all her casting points back at the end of my turn. So I can use Chaos Rift now and still have it if this army gets attacked later. But move back a little bit. Face this way. And get that going. I think it's most important to have him get his Thunderstorm up as soon as possible, even if he does die. Because now there's a lot of stuff I can try to stun. And I may as well have her go after the one in the back. So, stunned him. Not good odds on any of that. She can get lucky. Okay, good. Better odds than I was going to get on anything else. Now that you should be safe, should move up and try to get that one. Oh, that was only an 8% chance. I would have had her heal herself if I'd have been paying attention. Yeah, that one's far more resistant. I don't know entirely why. I think, you know what? You can heal the Lord of the Deep. They're going to be just cannon fodder. So I think I need to get Ganon out of there. All that will come back as long as I win. So there's no reason to be super risky. Except for the Exalted, they can be super risky all the time. And the Troll to a slightly lesser extent in this battle on account of the fact that he does not have Divine Justicars anymore. But still pretty tough and has regeneration, so... I'm gonna ignore the Unicorn because that's not really a problem. And do as much damage to that thing. Well, no, I'm gonna keep the Knight back. They need... Those guys could actually take some pretty nasty hits if all the Juggernauts ran in at them, like right now. So I think Ganon's healing abilities may be needed over here. I'm gonna keep him on defense for now. And cautiously, well, somewhat cautiously move these guys up. There's not as much firepower over here. Try to find an angle you can get a good throw, please. There you go. Alright, some setup like that's probably sufficient. Right. Blast a bunch of stuff with lightning, which is unfortunately not hitting the units that I wanted it to hit. And he just erased my Storm Sisters. Good thing they'll come back. Oh, that shut off Thunderstorm. Okay. That's fine. That will all return. You get as far back as you can, turn around, and get another Thunderstorm going. He needs to chase down that cannon. And now I can't stun anything, so... It's all about units that can be sacrificed at this point. This guy's moved up far enough that I can probably just swarm him with stuff and be fine. It doesn't matter if he gets killed, so I will do this. And they just all use their mortar, so I've got a couple turns of relief from that. Let's break this thing. Let's keep flanking it. There you go. I need some Exalted getting out there, breaking stuff. Oh yeah, that whole army just straight up got erased. Wouldn't mind having the troll fight the dragon. That would be okay with me. I wish that knight could move just a bit further. Actually, I guess he could have Ganon moved. Do I want to send him charging out there, though? He's got 150 health. I think he'd be okay. For a turn, at least. Let's just put the damage on as fast as I can. I've got backups, I've got extras, so it's not like if somebody dies here I can't replace them. Except for Ganon can't die. That's unacceptable. Let's keep him alive. So may as well have him circle around here and just provide healing if he can. Yeah, eat those lightning bolts. He's trying so hard to disjunct that. Ain't working. Okay, so far nobody irreplaceable has died. There's one exalted. Okay, so far no one irreplaceable has died. So I'm okay at the moment. That unicorn is getting on my nerves. If I'm confident enough that I can get most of this crap killed on this turn, I think I'm going to move the halfling up and try to use Touch by Faith on that troll. Buff his resistance to that fire damage a bit. Especially since another round of it's about to come. But I think I can actually get rid of most of this stuff before then. That may be an exception, but the troll's got Demolisher. He could do a lot of damage to that thing. Alright, you took a bit too much damage, and I think I want you to back off. I want him to die. Ganon could probably finish that thing off or come close enough to it if he needs to. Sorcerer may actually be able to kill something here. She could probably kill that one, thus freeing up other people to shoot and throw rocks at other things. But might be leave my ogre a little bit vulnerable, or my troll a little bit vulnerable. They still got a dragon back there I can't do anything about, but I think I can do everything. I think I can kill... I'm not going to be able to kill all these juggernauts on this turn. I think 2 will survive, maybe 3. The safe thing for the sorcerer to do right now is probably to just shoot this guy back here and try to stun him. So that Ganon can get through and do something more important. If she could stun him, then... What were the odds on that? 32%. I got 3 shots. I suppose I'll take those odds. I don't think I got it. No, wait, yeah I did. Okay, stun for 1 turn, okay. So that Juggernaut's basically out of commission. Ganon can probably kill that one. But I don't know if I am comfortable sending my trolls in after this one. I think I'm gonna throw a boulder in this unicorn's back. Please tell me... Ah, crap, you're a not one. Yep, he's got Absorb Pain, so he is not one. I should have used Absorb Pain earlier. I don't know why I didn't do that. He does not have killing momentum. Okay. Well, you can still kill him. Might fall back with the knight or use him to gang up on this Juggernaut, which I think I can kill. instead of the other one that I'm pretty sure I can't. And am I confident enough in Ganon's defenses? I think I'm confident enough in Ganon's defenses that he should be okay to do this. That will allow the giant to finish this off. And between the rest of you guys, if I do this right, I think I can kill one more, just leaving him with one. He's still got a lot of other random units around, but who have I got left? I got the orc, the knight, the trolls, and then people who can't do anything. Okay. It's basically you guys, you three. Can I kill a juggernaut with these 3 units? Probably. But I would like to turn him around if I can, so I can get flank bonuses. So I can at least build up a devastating charge with this knight. So that gives him a little bit of extra damage. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. He is not going to succeed. Maybe now is the time for... Oh, wait, Ganon has already acted, so I can't cast spells. The troll I don't want to risk. The other units I can, but I don't know that I want to risk the troll on this. Could always leave him on defense. That's going to be ready. This one... You know what? I'll tell you what. He can shoot at me if he wants. And I'll leave the troll on defense. He's still got plenty of health. But if he shoots at me, he's going to be shooting his own guy. And that guy's not going to make it out of there unless he flanks me a bunch and gets my units to turn around. Which he might do. Oh, I did forget. I still got the lightning, so that's helpful. Didn't kill anything, unfortunately, but... One shock trooper down. I figured that was coming, but he at least did shoot his own guy. Okay, he didn't quite kill the troll. I think I just lost a shock trooper in there. So that's easily replaceable. Alright, now I think I can take his stuff out. Halfling should be able to finish this guy off with just damage output now. Not quite, but at least got another stun, I think. Okay. Man, he took a beating. Okay, now is time for Troll to leave, because there's still fire units back there. In fact, I think it's time for the Human Knight to leave as well. We leave this now to the Exalted and to the people who have health. And you, I think, have killing momentum, correct? Yes, you do. Don't know if it matters, though. Maybe it does. Almost. Actually, it more or less does, because the giant can move here and get a flank attack. There we go. Okay. I think it's time for Ganon to go in and clean things up himself. Sometimes you just gotta send Big Boss in. I want your melee attack. How much damage? I know the giants have Demolisher, so I should probably use it more often. Yeah, that did a nice chunk of damage. Alright, I need you to harass these people. Oh, good. He can actually basically just outright deal with them. If I'd have known that, I might have... Okay, knowing that, then I think I'm good. I don't think anyone can die. Who do I have left? Guys that don't matter. Ganon can heal, but I might need him to attack. We'll see. I don't think I will, but we'll wait a second just to make sure. Okay, now is not the time to fumble. That's for darn sure. Need a war cry. Alright, I probably am going to have Ganon come in and attack. Alright, you can't move. What do you do? Let the lightning finish everything off. Okay, Mass Curse kind of sucks a little bit in these battles. Alright, there goes one Shock Trooper. We have more. They're not gold rank, unfortunately, but we have more. The Storm Sisters come back, he comes back. It's a good thing they're full of healing abilities because they're going to need them. Let's see, I don't want those units to fall back and regroup with something else, so I'm probably going to need to carry on and kill them. But I think I'm going to need to call it for this episode because I'm at just a bit over an hour, and I want to go get dinner, and the place closes in about 50 minutes. So I'm going to call it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Things are getting a little crazy here, and I don't know for sure quite what I'm running into, but maybe it would be wise for me to summon a cherub or something before going further. I don't know for sure. But yeah, if you guys have any other comments or suggestions, please do let me know in the comments, and I thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.